to develop. I need to develop. I need to develop. Yeah, pull it out. Good night, everybody.
Oh, wait, don't close it.
Tough, I almost turned it off. Oh, you mean the video?
maKo's gonna be writing bars now. No more freestyles.
Who?
Oh, sorry. maKo the creative.
Who?
maKo the creative.
Tyler the creator? Bro, when your brother said that, I was like,
that's literally
he's
what
so
said,
foul.
I said, bro, I'm not Tyler. Don't ever tell me like.
He said, you'll get your Tyler the creator. I said, bro, he's a menace. Stop hanging out with him.
Then at that point, you're calling Yodi a Tyler. Because he goes by, he's a creator.
Yeah, but it's not in my name. Like,
Because, bro, I was just going to call myself maKo, but then it just felt plain. Like, hey, maKo.
hey, maKo.
I mean, I guess it's cool, like, for a nickname.
Hey,
or whatever.
maKo. Hey, maKo.
But
Hey, maKo.
maKo the creative, actually, like,
Tyler the creator.
bro, no.
He's so annoying for that. Bro, Johnny a op. Johnny, if you're watching this, you a op.
Bro, I could really care less.
I do. No, I care. What's Johnny's rap name? Maverick?
Oh, maKo the rebel. No, never scratch that.
You're a rebel? Who are you rebelling against?
Rebel.
maKo the rabbi? maKo the
I
introvert?
still have 6, bro. Because once I dropped that like project, like that name is cemented into like history. So whatever name I drop with the V tape, that's gonna be my name. So I gotta make sure like I don't regret it.
Unless you got a whole Dimitri thing going on.
It's maKo the creative. Welcome to my creative space. So this is my room / creative space. This is where I come to create, learn new things, and just really feel free from the pressure of life and just the duties that it brings. So this is my fortress. This is where I come to just be myself and, you know, embrace new things. So I want to really start on this side of the room and just walk you guys through my valuable records I have on this side of the room. So let's start over here. We got some rap songs by Earl Sweatshirt. We got Dillatronic, J Dilla. Donuts, J Dilla, R.I.P. Dilla. We got Food, MF Doom. We got Operation Doomsday by MF Doom. And we got Mad Villain by Doom and Madlib. R.I.P. Doom. Definitely a very legendary project. I'd give it a listen if you guys have not heard the project before, because it's really just bangers on bangers. One of my favorite songs on the project is Figaro. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Figaro. Just give it a listen. Pretty dope. Over here, I want to show you guys The Alchemist and Evidence. They are a rap group. I think they don't make music together under that name anymore, but they still collaborate. So over here we got Uncle Al posing, and we got Uncle Evidence over there doing his thing. And over here we got Unlearning Volume 1 by Evidence. And I just want to take a moment right here. As you can see, there's me right there being super happy, and we got Uncle Al. I drove like 20 hours to Chicago because he was doing like a little pop-up event thing, and I was like, yo, I gotta meet the very guy that made me drop like $3,000 on studio equipment and just wanting to have that desire to make beats. So I was like, you know what? It was like a last minute thing. I was like, you know what? I probably don't even have the money to do it, but this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead. And obviously I regret driving like 20 hours there, 20 hours back by myself, Definitely will never do it again, but the opportunity was definitely something I had to take, and it was a priceless moment. Got to talk to him. He's just a really cool guy, and I had the opportunity to play a beat that I made to him, and I was just like, yo, I heard this interview that you did on YouTube, and I sampled some parts of it and I put it in my beat. So I put it, used it, sampled all that stuff, and made the beat. And I was like, yo, can I play it for you? Played it for him. He was messing with it. You'll see his reaction as we progress in this documentary. But I just want you guys to know that when he said the beat was fire, that just did something to me. I just couldn't really put it to words what I felt, but I was just like, man, this is unreal. Like, the legend himself, the Alchemist, is saying my beat is like dope. So I'll never forget that. And just, him signing both records that I bought that day, This Thing of Ours Volume 1 and Bo Jackson, that was just like so dope. And he didn't even charge me extra to like sign it. So shout out Uncle Al. And as we get over here, let's just start going through these valuable records. So we got Bo Jackson, The Alchemist produced that and he was working with Boldy James on that. And we got Super Bo, Boldy James and The Alchemist again. And we have my most valuable record, or I guess the most expensive record I ever bought, The Price of Tea in China, the deluxe version. I spent like $200 on that record. Very rare, only 300 of them are made, and I had to buy it off this collector on eBay. And the fact that I found it in like a good condition, it was just pretty crazy. So pretty dope. And it came with this photo. Uncle Al signed it and Boldy James signed it too, so that was pretty dope. It came with that. And over here we got The Alchemist, This Thing of Ours, Volume 1. And as you can see, there's like this, there's this writing on it that says NBA Leather Tour. That was the first concert I ever went to. It says I went to it on the 27th of February. And really, like, it was my first concert. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that when The Alchemist is doing something, like, he does not fail at it. And the chemistry with Earl Sweatshirt and Boldy James, I never really saw it live. I see videos on YouTube, right? Music videos, and just, I mess with it. But I was like, I really want to see this unfold before my very eyes. And I truly had a amazing experience. I'll never forget it. And the one regret I do have about the concert is I left after Earl performed and I didn't get to see Action perform. Action Bronson. You guys should check him out. He's pretty dope. If I had the opportunity to go back in time, I'd definitely wait a little longer and see Action perform. But because I really mainly went there to see Uncle Al, Earl Sweatshirt, and Boldy James, after I saw, Earl, I said, yeah, I think I'm just going to go home because I don't really know anything about this Action guy that's going to be performing after Earl. Biggest regret, man, just after getting to his catalog, wish I really gave him a chance. But shout out Action, shout out Earl, shout out Boldy, shout out Uncle Al. So we touched on This Thing of Ours 1 and This Thing of Ours Volume 2. And then we got The Alchemist and Action Bronson. They worked together to make Lamb Over Rice. So that was pretty dope. And then we got Covert Coupe up there with Currency and The Alchemist. And we have Currency and The Alchemist again getting together and making Continuance. Pretty dope. And that also came with a photo. We got Uncle Al and we got Currency. So they didn't sign it, but it's still dope to have the photo around. And oh, I forgot to touch on that. So this is my first craft single by The Alchemist. So he collaborated with Cool G Rap and they made a song called Diesel, and it's out of 500 copies that they've made, and I have one of them. So pretty dope to have a craft single by The Alchemist. Very rare. And you're wondering what all this is right here. we got a Mac with the drumming controller. So let me just give you guys a little history behind it. So this is my very first drum controller I ever bought, after I just had that desire to, you know, just say like, I want to start making my own beats, make my own music, be in charge of my craft. So spent around like $200 something on it. Doesn't really have a lot of features, but I really didn't need too much to work with trying to make my own music. Just needed to get the fundamentals down, and it was definitely a pretty difficult process, you could say. Had a lot of overwhelmment, a lot of doubts, but at the end of the day, everything just fell into place, and it was just beautiful to see everything align. So this is the Machine Micro MK3, and you know, just this was my very first drum controller, so very beautiful. And I just want to take a moment, go through this program called Melodics. So what it does is it has these lessons for if you're doing, you know, making beats with your drumming controller. They got it for pads. They have an option for keys if you want to plug in your piano, right, your MIDI, and just learn how to play the keys. Pretty dope. I'd give it a look if you guys are interested in checking out what Melodics has to offer. But over here, as we can just look at my progress, right now I'm on an 83-day streak. So for 83 days, I've been just consistent, just at least, you know, minimum logging in 5 minutes of just practicing just different patterns and just, you know, increasing my knowledge of making beats. So over here we have the stats: 323 lessons passed, 44 courses completed, 6,784 minutes playing, and wrapping it up with 503 sessions. So if we look at my progress on this part of the program, let's see. Cool. So this is my practice, all-time practice. So I started the subscription August 2021. And as you can see, I don't have anything logged in here because I was still trying to get familiar with everything. But then over here, that little red dot just shows you when I guess I got, you know, set up, and I was like, I'm ready to take on this program and learn how to make beats. So as you can see, I really had a tricky path, you know, was starting strong, and then over here you can see I took a big break. Just kind of got overwhelmed with everything and started asking myself, is this really meant to be? Is this really for me? So as you can see, I'm not consistent over here in November, and then in December I'm like little to no like interest over here. So I think this was really where I started questioning the investments that I made to start to want to pursue music in that way of just being in charge of my craft and creating music the way I want it to be performed, by having me stand in the position to create without having everybody just do it for me, and then I'm just kind of like waiting on the side to expect some type of miracle to happen. So, you know, new year, we got January 2022. I'm still, you know, not consistent, but I'm definitely trying to keep the momentum. And then I really had my breakthrough when we approached March. As you can see, in March I was very consistent, April very consistent, May very consistent, and just ever since then I've just been keeping that momentum. And you know, of course I had my ups and downs, but it was very beautiful to see that I didn't give up, and I still believed that I could make it if I really put my heart to it. So just want to let y'all know, anything that you choose to pursue, it's not going to be easy at first, but if you know why you're in it, why you're really on the path that you're on to do what you want to do, that will just be able to serve as a reminder and just help you initiate that next step when you, even when you don't feel like taking the next step. So that's what's up with that. And definitely want to show you guys this part of the room. So let's go into my final collection. So I got all these vinyls from Josie Records, the first record store I ever been to, and really just I go there for having a great time. I just hunt for records so that when I get my MPC, I'll start sampling them, and really just knowing that I could find these dope records for like $2, a record. It's like I'm not even really breaking the bank like that, and you'd be surprised the people that you come across. Like I've never heard of most of these people, but when you just play their music, it's like dang, music was so like full of substance back in the 70s, back in the 80s. So we got Roy Hamilton, You Can Have Her. I don't think I've heard this record yet. I just bought it and it's just been sitting here. So I'll definitely be listening to that. And just, yeah, like random records. I got, never heard that. We got Roy Hamilton, Why Fight the Feeling. And we got Johnny Matisse, Good Night, Dear Lord. Johnny Matisse is definitely one of the OGs. I've been hearing a lot of his songs, and he definitely has substance to his music. And there's a lot of treasures I know for sure that I can sample from this record. So stay tuned on that. Really looking forward to using this record in the future when I sample it and use my MPC to formulate the song. So over here we got Alfredo, Freddie Gibbs, and The Alchemist. Dope project. Got nominated for a Grammy. And then we got The Food Villain by The Alchemist. This is really a one-of-a-kind piece of music where you don't really hear stuff like that. It's not normal. So if you're really into exploring different sounds and just different environments on how music is created, definitely give that a look. And then we got this rare record, The Chemistry Files, an instrumental series number 4. Right, The Alchemist made that. I think this was from 2007, 2006. Let me take a look. Let's just say it on here. Oh yeah, 2004. Yeah, never mind. This is like way back, but very, 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 very beautiful. A lot of history behind this. This is really when Uncle Al was really taking those steps and building his status. Of course, he wasn't really in his prime, you can say, at that moment, but you can also say he was definitely establishing that identity that he has set forth for himself now. So just really everything that he's been doing from just the early 90s to now, you can see his work. It has flourished, and it's really created a big impact, and that has generated influence to really communicate to people that you could really create abstract sounds. And some people may like it, some people may not, but you got to find a style that's from you, something that's genuine, organic. And I think that's enough for Uncle Al for now. Let's go into Daft Punk right here. So Daft Punk, love Daft Punk. Very, very crazy duo. They make electronic music, right? Disco, all of that. Just dance music. I'm really just in love with how they go about their creative process. How they aren't really focused on just how many streams do I get from this song or that song. They're more focused on, does this have substance? Does this communicate something just besides like, oh, it's a song, right? Because as we know, music is a very, it's a universal language, and being able to reach somebody with music is a beautiful thing if you can really execute it the right way. So Daft Punk, really, really dope French group of musicians. And, it's sad, they retired. I think they retired last year, if I'm not wrong. And, they definitely created a legacy, and I'm definitely trying to create my own way of just not just making hip hop beats, but, making electronic music too. So that'd be pretty dope. And then we got the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced? So I haven't heard every song on this project yet, but one takeaway is the first song I ever heard by Jimi Hendrix was Purple Haze. And Purple Haze is on this project. I heard the song and I was like, whoa, this song is like next level. Like, this man is really talented. And not even just with his vocals, but this man was literally like one of the illest to ever touch a guitar. So I just did my research on him and saw just the different types of styles that he created with his music, and it was pretty dope to just see all that. But I definitely got to go through that record and hear a couple tracks. So, yeah, man, R.I.P. Jimmy. Oh yeah, I know I said I was done with Uncle Al, but I can never be done with Uncle Al. So, this record right here is called Lulu, and it is a collaboration with The Alchemist, right, and Conway the Machine. So this is a very special record to me, and the reason why I put it right here in the middle of this little workspace that I have is every time I need a reminder to just put me in the right place, to know that where I'm at right now is the right place, and that this whole journey that I've created for myself will be rewarding, and to not give up on what I have set forth for myself, all my dreams, to just want to establish my own ground and be consistent with making music. So for maKo the creative, maKo is a species of shark. So being able to look at that every time, see that shark in that photo, it's pretty dope to just kind of know that, wow, I got this serving as a mirror, reflecting, communicating back to me, this is who you are. You're on the hunt for something new. You're on the hunt for adventures. You're on the hunt, whether it's for like a new cool sample or just an idea. I'm always on the hunt for creating something diverse, something just true and just raw to the core. Everything that I'm doing, I want it to be authentic. So that record communicates that to me. So shout out Conway, shout out The Alchemist. And yeah, so that just goes back to when I met The Alchemist for the very first time. We saw that over there on that side of the room. And then over here, this is me just kind of like not even knowing what to feel, what to think. Me seeing him just sign that record for me, like, that was just really, surreal, pretty crazy. And I'll give $1 million to just relive that moment. Very priceless. So I guess as we're talking about photos, definitely want to point this out. We got me and Uncle Al, right, dabbing it up. Just, man, that whole exchange was just explosive. And over here, we got Yodo Girmay. So, longtime friend, longtime brother. He's an artist himself. He produces his own music, and really just I've learned so much. When everybody just didn't believe in me or, push me to like really pursue what I want to pursue, he didn't give up on me. And there were multiple attempts he'd make, send me some beats. He'd just, try to chime in and give his 2 cents and just try to really put me on the right path. But I was just busy being just, focused on the wrong things, and he didn't give up on me despite all of that. And I'm just forever in debt for the investment that he's put with just really the whole just understanding of what development means, just inner development, working on yourself, producing a better product, right, of yourself, whether it's just how you carry yourself when you talk to people or how consistent you are with doing the things that you say you're going to do. Yodo Girmay definitely played a big role into my development as a person. And just, man, like, shout out Yodo Girmay. So, yeah, just definitely a gift from God. And, oh, man, I gotta show y'all this. So, over here, so on the 31st of July, it was at 12:56 a.m. I was just couldn't sleep, and I was just really talking to myself and figuring out like, man, is this really it? Because I was definitely getting overwhelmed with just the process of making my own music. Some things just didn't make sense, or I'd do something and it was wrong, and I just couldn't really forgive myself for all the mistakes that I kept making. So I wanted to make a commitment to myself. So no matter what I felt, even if it didn't feel like I was taking the right steps, that I was still going to keep taking those steps towards the direction that leads to the dreams that I have for myself. So I wrote this letter to myself, right? Over here it says, "Dear maKo the Creative, I will not let you down. It is truly beautiful to see the progress you have made. Despite all the doubts you battled, the passion to create music never died. You will make music the whole world will hear and enjoy. Make sure to give God all the glory in all you do. Keep pushing and don't listen to the haters. Always do you. Stay true to you. Sincerely, Samuel McConaughey." That's me. All right. So ever since then, I said, I'm just gonna make sure that I record all my sessions each time I'm practicing or like actually making beats. I'm gonna put it in here, and every time I just want to look at my progress, I just open this up and I just see just everything that I've been doing. So when we look over here to this side, so I got it right here. Start with Jesus, continue with Jesus, finish with Jesus, right? Because at the end of the day, all this music stuff that I'm doing, I'm not trying to gain fame or just prestige. Really, I'm trying to communicate a message that really, like, my life has not been the same ever since I gave my life to Jesus and really started changing my ways with his help. And there's just so much about him. I don't even know everything about Jesus yet, but I'm learning more and more about him by the day. And it's just truly beautiful to know the price that he paid for me, and just even sparing me from that accident, that hit and run accident that I had back in 2020 when everything was just going south and really didn't think I'd have a chance. And ever since then, I've had not only a change in environment, but a change of heart. And shout out to Jesus. That's why I'm where I'm at right now. So that's that. And then over here, I got for the title, Road to 10,000 Hours. So it doesn't mean once I hit 10,000 hours, I just stop making music. But I really just put that goal to set direction so that every time I'm working, I'm not necessarily looking at my numbers and saying, oh, am I getting close and close to 10,000? But it's showing me that I'm taking the right direction towards the consistency that I'm trying to obtain. So over here, we got my times recorded. So I log that in, put the total amount of minutes, and then the overall, right, from the very beginning of this whole book. So as we go to today, oh, sorry, forgot to log in the time for yesterday. I was up till midnight. Today's the 16th, right? 15th. Gotcha. Okay, so yesterday was the 14th. 1 hour right there. Cool. So yeah. So over here, we got 77 hours and 54 minutes, and we keep going down and we get to the 80s. I gotta fill in these boxes because I didn't really have time. I just put the times down and didn't really add up the totals, but I'll do that when I get time. But just want to show you guys my progress. So yeah, so I started with 37 minutes, and now we're looking at somewhere around 86 hours since I started. So it's just very beautiful to see that, and just continuing that that drive to really see me flourish and just, you know, create. Over here, we have my very first sampler, the Roland SP404 MK2. I literally got this a couple days ago. It's a very beautiful, 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 beautiful piece of equipment. I'm still learning how to use it. I'm not very familiar with all the buttons, but when I saw the videos on it on YouTube, I was like, yo, this is like a game changer. And I've been just taking lessons on it and just really trying to get familiar with this piece of equipment. So I'm gonna be making beats with this, and I just can't wait to really see what I'm gonna make with it. So stay tuned, guys, to see what I'm gonna do with it. And oh yeah, so we got my music crate, or I guess my memories crate. We have collectible records. So most of the records we saw on the wall, we have them in here, right? We got Donuts, J Dilla, we got Mad Fillin, MF Doom, and Madlib, right? And then yeah, we got Super Tecmo Bow, Boldy James and The Alchemist, and just many more records. Oh, this is a very rare record. $1.50. We got The Alchemist on that. Very rare record. I bought this off a collector on eBay. You can find a lot of collectors on eBay, but you know, they be charging very high prices. We got Bo Jackson. Just got a lot of records here. So beautiful, beautiful. And oh, gotta show y'all my baby. So this is my record player, and the history behind this, my dad was like, yo, you're about to graduate with your bachelor's, what do you want as a gift? And really I just couldn't think of anything, but I want a record player so I can sample vinyls and just, even if I'm not sampling, I just want to just sit down here and just listen to old records and just, travel through time. That's what I use this for. So, my dad got that for me. It was like $350. Shout out Pops. Very beautiful record player. Audio Technica ATLP 120X. So very beautiful record player. I can't play it out loud because it's not connected to a speaker. So I just plug in. I plug in my headphones through the amplifier and I just sit down and have a great time. So this record player, very beautiful. As you can see, the design, everything is just flawless. So that's my baby right there. And this is my creative space. Thank you guys for watching.
So tell me about yourself.
So my real name is Samuel Matthias McConan Jr. I am 22 years old and I was born in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. So what's your occupation?
I am currently a student finishing up my undergraduate studies. I will be graduating with my bachelor's in marketing, and next year I will be starting graduate school, and I'm aiming to get a master's in management.
Okay. So I see that you are named maKo the Creative. Can you give us one way of seeing it?
Yes. So the abbreviation maKo, so M stands for make, A stands for art, K stands for kill, O stands for opposition, right? Make art, kill opposition.
Okay.
And a different way of seeing maKo is the first three letters, M-A-K, highlight my last name, McConan, on my dad's side of music. And just wanted to highlight my family's musical history with that. Just wanted to incorporate that into the whole general view of maKo. Where did maKo come from? maKo is a species of shark. So I want that to be able to embody my identity with always being on the hunt for searching the next adventure. And as sharks search for prey, um, I'm on the hunt. Maybe not for food, but just for the next cool thing that's just gonna make me go like, wow. So, um, yep. And then the O also is also supposed to show the number 0, where with this music stuff, I'm not trying to get fame. I'm not trying to get glory, but really I'm trying to direct everything I do towards Jesus because I want him to get all the credit at the end of the day.
That's real. That's real. So, if may I ask, why did you choose to become a beat maker?
Started listening to Earl Sweatshirt, and then I discovered The Alchemist, and I just loved his production on a couple of songs that he did with Earl Sweatshirt, Boldy James, just a lot of artists, different artists. So I was like, yo, I want to do my research on this guy, and I saw him chopping up on his MPC on multiple YouTube clips of just making beats, and it just looked so fascinating. And I was like, yo, this guy is making it look intriguing, and just wanted to take that next step into being in control of my craft.
Wow. It's powerful. And so from where you started till now, what was the process like for you?
I had to really first come to terms that I can't let my doubts get the best of me. And I said, if I was really going to start doing this, I got to first save some money, buy the equipment that I need, and invest my time into learning how to make my own beats because, it's not something you can do overnight. You have to really be invested in it if you're really 10 toes down with the whole process. So, if we look over here, this is my first drum controller, the Machine Micro MK3. This is the very first piece of, just creating that I ever got my hands on. And just, I've had a lot of moments with this, a lot of beautiful moments, a lot of sad moments, frustrating moments, just a mix of everything. And, this is a beauty, this is history. And I was able to start making my own beats with this drum controller right here.
Wow. And so, with that being said, what were the building blocks for you?
Every day just dedicating like 10, 15 minutes of just practicing, getting my fingers familiar with the pads. And even if it didn't sound good, just to keep trying again and again until I got the rhythm established. And just really learning how to sequence and just getting familiar with terms like quantize, transpose. And these are just records that I got by completing multiple lessons. So just, the fundamentals, the kick and the snare. And then we got the hi-hat right here. Was able to learn how to do that. And just, right here. One-handed drumming techniques, learn how to do that in the software. And we got that. And just a load of dope stuff, really. So, my building blocks consist of Melodics, Machine, the software that comes with this drum controller, and just watching multiple clips on YouTube, just with Uncle Al, just chopping it up in the studio. Actually, let me show you one of my favorite clips on YouTube of Uncle Al chopping it up. Let's see.
You gotta ask yourself, scatterbrain. I never know. I like the mystery of grabbing a bunch of things and samples and not knowing where it's gonna go. So usually what I'm starting with and what I finish with is just completely different. You gotta do the same thing over and over. till you really get a technique or become precise. But really, there really is no method to the madness. I try to get inspiration, try to reach for some inspiration that's beyond me. Like I just try to be the circuit, the conduit where the energy travels through. So I'll, kind of reach up for some energy that will go through me because it's got to be bigger than me.
And I mean, I can show you clips on clips on clips of just him just being in charge of his craft and just creating and not being afraid to explore. Just seeing all that really had a big influence on me, and I said, you know what, I want to start taking those steps. So those would be my building blocks for maKo.
So I would just like to know, who are some of your musical inspirations that have put a huge impact in your career?
So first and foremost, we got Uncle Al, aka The Alchemist. We have Yodo Gurmai. We have Daft Punk. We have Dead Mouse. Just, man, like I can go down a list. I got Evidence. I look up to him. Jay Dilla, he's over there. And man, I feel like if I keep talking, the list is just never gonna end. But those people are definitely up there, just with substance. And I always try to not necessarily mimic their style, but I want to be able to create a legacy just like them. So I really look up to them.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful, brother. A while ago, I heard that you were in a hit and run accident. Can you please give us a backstory of that incident and what made you be in charge of your music from there?
I got to a point where I was just didn't know what I was doing, and I'm in a hospital, just thinking about like where I'm at, how I got there, and it really taught me how short life is. And I just didn't like the idea of leaving the planet like too soon, to the point where I don't have anything like that I created, because I was too scared of embracing just the whole process of creating my own music. So I was just like, you know what, man, God spared me. And with this second chance that I have at living, I'm not going to just wait for a feeling to start making music, because I don't know if tomorrow is going to be promised. For me to be able to just wake up and go about everything I want to do. So I said, you know what, at this second chance that I got,
That's right.
I'm going to start making my own music. And ever since then, I've just been in love with the process.
I love it. Love to hear it. So, before we conclude this interview, any words of encouragement you have for the viewers, anybody that is in the process of beat making or just trying to figure out life in general? Can you please give us anything that you'd like to say?
If you have something that you really think is valuable to share to the world, but maybe just people around you shut you down, and as a result, you don't think it's good because a couple people didn't like it, I definitely just want to say that they're not your audience. And just because your art or whatever you present to them is not like cool or whatever, it's not cool to them, but that doesn't mean it's not cool for everybody. And the cool thing about music is, it's subjective. One person's music could be like super dope to somebody, and then for somebody else it's like, yo, what is this? And I really learned that from Earl. Like, he doesn't make rap music that a lot of people make nowadays. He just stays true to his content, and if you receive his art well, good for you. But if you don't, that's not going to make him stop, because that's his style and that's what he's adapted to. So just if you have something, believe in your art, don't conform, be original in everything you do, and have a reason. Like ask yourself the questions, like, do you do you love making music? Are you doing it for the money? Are you doing it for a status, for people to look at you in a different way and to accept you? If you truly believe that you do have the passion for music, go at it. Don't let people shut you down, and don't expect perfection. You know, fall in love with the process. Progression is what you should aim for, not perfection. I learned that, and that's why I'm where I'm at right now. So keep pushing, keep creating, and don't let anybody shut you down. maKo, make art, kill opposition.
It's powerful, brother. Well, I would just like to say I appreciate your time for me to interview you. I pray that you continue to have fun with your musical career, and I pray this takes you to distance. So with that being said, this will conclude this interview.
Yes, sir. maKo out. So we're at Josie Records, aka my second home. I just like to come here and relax from everything, and I just want to show you what I'm talking about.
This man look out here like a construction worker.
As you can see, we have all these different genres. We got CDs here, we got cassette tapes over there, we got vinyls here. It's just really like a way to time travel, just without actually having to build a time travel machine. And it's just beautiful to see like the different types of music here, even stuff that I have not heard before ever. This is one of the records I have at my house, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced? Very, very beautiful project. Purple Haze, my favorite song off that. And you know, just surfing through, as you can see, all these $1, $2 records. I just dive in and just see whatever I can find, just get some inspiration, and maybe one day just sample it when I get my new MPC. So as we're going to be going through, I guess I call this crate digging. I just picked random records I've never heard about before. Don't know why I picked that one, but just looks pretty interesting.
Baby record.
Yeah, we're just gonna be picking on random records. And we picked on some of those, right? Let's get these. Get this one. Yeah, let's. You got any records you want me to just randomly pick out, Abby?
Shoot, I don't even know if I have a favorite.
You want to pick some random ones?
Pick some random ones. Let me see. Oh, this is cinematic. What the? Yo, this is $2, bro.
Yeah, everything here is $1 or $2. So
Oh, that is wild. Usually records are like what, $38?
I mean, these are like very, very old records, but then you would think because they're so old, they would cost a lot.
Yeah.
But
It's
hey,
wild.
man, I can't complain. I just see it and pick it up. All right, want to take a look at other parts of the store?
Sure.
So this place is pretty massive, if you ask me. I still have more areas to explore, more records to get, but this over here looks like something pretty dope. But I have no idea about what it sounds like. But that's the beauty of exploring, because you don't know what you're looking for, but it's gonna be exciting, right? If you come across something rewarding. Help me pick some records, Augie. Just any random one that you see.
Definitely not that one. Man, I don't even know which one to pick.
Just pick a random one that you've never
Never
seen
heard of.
before. Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen this one. This man looks like Eli Manning.
Eli Manning, the football player.
Yeah. Low key. Let me see.
You're talking about VH tapes?
Oh shoot. Oh man. Hey, we got VHS tapes. Oh shoot.
CDs, you got anything retro. Let's explore, bro.
Bro, you remember Blockbuster?
Oh yeah, the old like rental place
Yeah.
for like CDs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I missed that place. This one looks dope.
Oh, that looks legit. You want to show me what you got?
I will show you soon once we get to the listening station.
Okay.
But they got 45s here, or in other words, the small donuts. They're like junior versions of what a 12-inch looks like.
Okay.
I'll get like maybe some of these. I'm not really a big fan of getting CDs, but who knows? You know what? I might mess around and just play this maybe. Play these two. Yeah, I got so many records. I don't think I can hold anymore. You know what, bro? I might just pick up 2 of these here, 2 of these here, and then I think we can go over to the listening station. So let's explore, shall we? Pick a random record for me, Avi.
Random record. Okay. Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Matisse Warren. Let's see what that sounds like.
Matisse. You mean Mathis?
Yep, buying this one. All these records are just beautiful, man. Like, takes you back to, I guess, when music was just full of substance. I mean, not to say that nowadays we don't have that, but you can just really feel it from back in the day. You want to actually? Let me play this one. Oh, we gotta play this one here. 45. Quick look. Ooh, this one sounds interesting. Endless Boogie. What could that possibly have? I mean, there's a lot of scratches on here, but hopefully it doesn't affect my experience. The record has potential, but there's just too many scratches, so I hear a lot of interruptions. So unfortunately, there's really not a lot I can do with this record, but for what I was able to hear from it, it was still pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna put that back right here. Man, this place like so cool. Like, look at all this like art, all this history. Like, man, sometimes when I be looking at this stuff, I'm like, if I was born in the 70s, how would my life look? But I'm not gonna question God. I believe I'm in the age that I'm in right now for a reason. And I may not know that right now, but one day I'll figure it out. Want to go to the DVDs and games section?
Sure.
They got shirts, they got socks, they got punk albums, they got shirts, bro. There's so much stuff. You were talking about VHS, right? Yeah, a couple minutes ago.
Well, I saw some VHS tapes earlier, so.
So we got Xbox games, Xbox 360 games. We got,
No, not Xbox.
We got Blu-ray. We got Wii. We got so many retro stuff here. It's actually crazy. They got DVDs, experience that.
All
Pretty
there.
dope, bro. This place got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I think they have PS3 games too. You still have your PS3, right?
I don't know if I do. Dang, I'm still wondering if they still have that that snowmobile racing game for Xbox, Arctic Thunder.
They used to have that at Chuck E. Cheese, right?
Oh yeah, they did a long time ago.
Oh, remember I told you I was like a big Halo fan?
You never told me that.
I was a big Halo fan when I had a 360. That's crazy.
Do they got any PlayStation games first? That PlayStation.
They got PS3. I don't know if they have PS2.
Ooh. Oh, where did he go?
Yeah, I was looking for that.
Whoa.
I can see you wearing that.
Huh?
I can see you wearing this. Oh, never mind. It looks too small. But something like this, though.
Special Olympic bowling? Yeah, not really. Folks, do not ever dance like that in the club.
The secret sauce to make like the most legendary track can be located here. And I don't know what that record is gonna be, but then that's the excitement that drives me to keep searching for the best sample, right? You know what? Johnny Matisse got some bangers. I might be leaving with like 3 Johnny Matisse records. Yeah, Johnny Matisse, bro. If I see Johnny Matisse, it's an instant grab.
Hey, here's Johnny.
That's Johnny?
You know that movie?
No, not even.
That one scene where like the guy, what's it called, comes out of the door and kicks open and says, "Here's Johnny."
I guess I'm not cultured, but
Don't worry, your siblings will teach you.
they probably watch more movies than me. I'm just kind of like the boring dude that just cares about music. We didn't look over here, dude. So they got some collectibles over here, Sesame Street.
Ooh, Richard
The
Pryor.
Wiggles, right?
Hey, don't say that out loud, bro.
I'm sorry. You know, I don't think I ever got a reggae record. I think I want to do that.
Bob Marley.
I mean, Bob Marley's not the only dude in reggae. I just want to explore the thing. Sounds around that. So rock is over there. These are just like random $1 to $2 records. Like I be getting lost here sometimes. Like I be looking at all this stuff and like the time just be going by. But look at these, man. Love so many ways. Look at that possibly mean. Ooh, this sounds like it's fire. I like choir music.
I need to listen to some of those.
Very special love songs. Man, only if love can find its way to me, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Everything will happen at the right time, right?
Okay. You don't want to look at that.
These are like some valuable records, and I don't know where any of them are from.
favorite.
Which one?
No, my favorite genre.
Oh, soul and R&B.
Where is it? Let me see what they got. Oh, they got Kelly Price.
Isn't that also that one Ego song with Travis Scott?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Takeoff, though. Booker T. Ray Charles. Whitney Houston. Johnny, it's your favorite album? From Lauryn Hill.
See anything you like?
Saw Lauryn Hill. Janet Jackson.
I saw some Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I know, I saw it earlier. Okay. Hip hop and rap.
You know this guy?
Lionel Richie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is.
You like music?
He's okay. LL Cool J.
You're probably wondering how we're gonna play this, right?
Say what? Can I just say, this is really great lighting right here.
What's up?
This is really great lighting right here.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Bro, this goes hard.
And I'm just the guy that records. I'm jealous, y'all. I know you folks jealous too, because he's the only one that can only listen to the music. If y'all can hear, doubt it.
You gotta hear this, bro.
All right, then give me. See, guys, he let me.
got our goodies. We're gonna call it a day. Hope you enjoyed the little tour of Jesse Records. This is my second home. And yeah, thank you guys for everything. maKo out.
Yodi. My friends call me Yodi. My full name is Yodad. Yodal G. Or if you're white, Yodel G. Anyways, I'm here with the one and only maKo the Creative, Sammy McConan, Sammy Mac, Mr. Pink Lemonade himself, in the flesh. How you feeling?
I'm really excited, man.
You sound excited. So, got a couple questions for you. Feel free to answer.
Mm-hmm.
If not, skip it. It's a wrap. Cool?
What's up?
Number one. Why do you choose to pursue making your own beats?
You know, after countless conversations with Yolo Gurma,
Yodel Gurmai, totally.
I just really wanted to be more hands-on. I just really felt restricted when I let other people be in charge of my craft. Like, cool, I play one part, but why can't I play the whole part?
Totally.
So, of course, like, intimidation was definitely there. Like, producing just looks like a whole other ballpark. I'm just gonna spit my bars and that's it, and like I dip, because that's something easy. Everybody can do that, but nobody wants to go into the technical realm of things, and that was definitely me. But I discovered The Alchemist through Earl Sweatshirt, and
Uncle Al, man.
I just loved the way he went about making music and just how natural he is, how raw he is with what he makes, really. And I just said, you know what, I like that. I want to be like that. I want to be in charge of my craft. I don't want people doing it for me. And because at the end of the day, I can tell you what I want, but you will never fully grasp what's in my brain.
Literally.
So why bother trying to put it into words when I can just be hands-on and save the time?
Yep. So, in short, that's why he chooses to make his own beats. Just make your own product. Number two, walk me through what your process looks like when you start a project or something. Like, what does it look like? What's the first thing you start with, yeah?
You know, first I ask myself, what type of vibe am I trying to go for? What type of emotion am I trying to capture? Am I trying to capture like intimacy? Am I trying to capture a saddening episode? You know, I look at where I'm at, right, emotionally speaking, and I try to see, cool, can I capture that? Can I put that on with different musical elements, and then be able to have the listener hear whatever I'm feeling at that moment? I made that instrumental. So, and I do believe music does have a big role in influencing our emotions. I just want to be that type of person that not only enhances your emotion, but for the good. I don't want to just, play something super sad and then make you stay in your misery. If anything, I want to be the guy that makes something that can change your sad day to a good day. Some songs just do that to you,
On me, I can't listen to, I won't expose myself. Why music? Out of anything you could do. You got shirts, you got everything. But why music?
So when you go back to my family, I have a very, very extended musical background.
Rich, yep.
My father, he's been playing the piano for 25 plus years.
Shout out Pops.
And like over 50% of his brothers, they're all musicians. They play one or multiple instruments. So music is something that
is rolling deep.
It's just embedded into the family. But I just never really saw that as a potential future that I would want to take on until like probably like late middle school, right just before freshman year, just kind of seeing like, cool, you know, I mess with the vibes. I mess how the world of music goes. But really taking it to a point where I'm like, yo, I want to make my own music. Really had a lot of hesitation with that, a lot of doubts. But I always knew that love was there. I just didn't know how to express it.
Yeah.
And also, I really didn't have that person in my life to be able to guide me on that path of navigating that passion, right? Understanding, like, cool, how can I dive into music and how can I be able to offer something to people with this music, right? Business. And, you know, I met somebody called Yodi, and he made me fall in love with the process. He didn't give up on me, even though he waited for so many years sending me beats. Never sent beats back to him.
He sounds like a dumb guy.
I mean, if anything, he was pretty aggravated, because I would be aggravated too.
Yeah.
So if I'm sending somebody beats and they never send me anything back, like, how do you want to feel?
I don't know either. Yeah.
So the patience right there, that's patience that the regular human being does not have.
Yeah.
And forever, like, I'm forever grateful for him to, like, not give up on me. Because
Yeah.
if he did, we would have never seen this day. We wouldn't even have seen this interview.
I think I'll need a lot of patience. You know? Yeah. Totally. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's very grateful for you too. You know.
I hope, because I mean, the only way I'm gonna be able to win back all that lost time is dropping this project.
So what's this project about? Tell me a little bit about that.
So I'm about to graduate college this year.
Shout out college.
5 months from now. End of fall semester. And I just told myself, if I don't drop a project before I graduate, I'm never gonna drop a project. Like, I'm gonna find excuses.
Very realistic of you.
Corporate meetings, blah blah blah, like all this stuff that demands so much time, and music just has the last say. So I said, I can't afford for me to go down like that. So I just said, you know what? It's either now or never. And I definitely learned that firsthand when I got hit by a car 2 years ago.
Ouch.
You know, just, if I had died with my dreams, that would have been something that, I mean, I would not want to have to go through that and know that, dang, I wish I took the chance when it was there. But then that just kind of made me wake up and say, you know what? Who knows if I'm going to die at 30? Who am I to say I'm going to live up to 80, 85, have grandkids? Like, if I want to drop a project, I'm not going to wait till I'm a certain age to do it. I'm going to do it when I want to do it, as fast as I can, because I don't know if the opportunity is ever going to be taken from my hands. So I just want to prove myself something with the project and be able to teach everybody that's waiting for a special time to start dropping something. There's no such thing as a perfect time. So I want this fresh project to prove that to me, that I can do it, I can make a statement with music, and I can be able to carry myself in the music world.
What challenges have you faced so far in your musical journey?
You know, just overwhelmment with how everything is, like how structured your bars have to be, as far as trying to write lyrics is
Rules to
concerned.
this game. Yep.
It's always been something that I struggled with, you know, just not being able to dedicate the time to get into my brain, know what I'm feeling, and put that on a piece of paper. And that's also, just a game in itself. So as a result of the intimidation, I'm like, you know what, screw this, I'm just going to freestyle, because that's not as demanding as sitting down and trying to write something. And as a result, that limited me, like severely limited me to like actually being able to grasp on bigger concepts, extend my lyricism, right? And I just said, you know what, like, I gotta take this to a new level. I gotta have a plan, a strategy. Where am I trying to take this? And if anything, I want to be able to be in a place of comfort when I'm making music, and I'm not struggling with it. I'm embracing it, right? And every time I try to create something, I get overwhelmed because I can't come up with any ideas. And I'm just sitting there, like I told you.
Jaded.
Literally, like, for 6 hours, I'm just tapping on the pads and nothing's coming out of my brain.
Yep, analysis paralysis, man.
Literally. So I'm like, wow, is it really this hard to come up with something? But at the end of the day, if you really want something, you fight for it.
You'll make a way.
Like, there's no such thing as, oh, it's impossible. You only say that, you only make that excuse for yourself if you're not fully committed to it.
So earlier you said you're working on this project before, the real world adulting hits.
Yeah.
What will we be expecting from this project?
A lot of just raw emotion. A lot of what I've been able to capture as far as the process. The ups and downs. Just numerous trials of all sorts, really getting the best of me, making me question if really this whole musical journey is even worth it. And honestly, as I've just been in my head thinking about long term, like, yo, am I really cut out for this? Can I really be like Yodi? But then I said, why am I out here trying to attach myself to a goal of somebody else's status when I can create a goal to establish my own status that exceeds anybody else's? And as a result, I'm just, I'm thinking, and Uncle Al was like, yo, I'm gonna be in Chicago. Come through.
Shout out Uncle Al.
And just as I was about to kind of just take a whole, just distance myself from everything music related, you can't really say it's not perfect timing. Because I said, I need something to revive me, that I can still do this. I still have a chance in the music game. That Yodi's efforts were not completely wasted.
I feel like he probably had a connecting flight, and I hope he made it, but I texted him. It went right to green text.
Bro, the city is actually beautiful. What the heck?
Told you, man. F Dallas.
I don't know about that.
No. With every fiber of my being, bro.
No, but honestly, I might really relocate, but not like to Illinois. Probably like I want to be in a low-key spot where there's not a lot of like people,
Oh, like Portland?
More like Utah.
Like they do that.
Yeah. You want me to get you a book from here?
No, I don't read.
Oh yeah, you need to catch up.
Thank you. Thank you for destroying my.
You know, knowledge is power.
Really? What else, Ty Lopez?
Powerful, notable knowledge. Learn making noteworthy development every day.
Really? Is that pink lemonade
Yeah,
spelled
straight.
backwards?
No, spelled like
Forward?
from the start to end. Yeah.
Crazy. Hey, bro, you win. I ain't even wanted no more, bro.
Honestly, bro, I would not have a problem having a shoot here, but I just won't drive like all the way here for
It
one.
just depends on like if you do a video. Video, yes. And you can't do it with people. You gotta do it like trustworthy folks.
You need?
Yeah, just cut through. Now we're home free. Dude, you're such a tourist, bro.
Bro, I think this is the one right here. Yo, I really thought it was gonna be so big. Like, yes, I am.
Should have brought you Mima. Have her carry this.
I mean, she's not a fan like that. No. Did you ever, like, at one point in your life just want to produce, like, after you're like inspired, like, oh, The Alchemist does all this, I want to do this too? Or
Oh, yeah, man. Back in the day, I was working on the MPC too, or the drum machine.
Okay, you had your own?
Yeah, but then slowly it just, you get married.
That's why I told you. But this man was talking about, oh, you'll get married and all this is gonna change. And I told him I don't want to get married or have kids if it means that I have to give up my music.
You're right.
Man, Tony, a big reason why I came here, like I drove 16 hours.
Yeah.
Like I love Al, but I still 16 hours. Like nobody really does volunteers to sign that up, especially going by yourself.
And you're a soldier for that, man. A brave heart.
The reason I did that, because I'm not gonna lie to you, the past 2 months I've been just frustrated. I'm just sitting down. I have my beat machine in front of me, and for 6 hours I'm just tapping on the pads and no ideas are coming out. And then I just don't get inspired, and I'm like, dang, I thought it was gonna be easy.
Yeah.
And I just came here. I said, if I don't come here, I'm not gonna have a reason to keep going. I'm not gonna keep that drive alive. And to prove to this guy, I mean, of course, I stopped this whole, because he got upset with the whole me trying to get approval from him for everything I do, and he wants me to take things into my own hands. But at the same time, he was just telling me how a lot of people that he started to try to make music with now are not consistent with that anymore, and I don't want to be that person on that list. So I said, I'm gonna drive. So this just communicates to him yo, this man's actually serious about all this. He's trying to do this.
He does music.
Yeah, I do.
So he raps.
I do it all, man.
Everything.
You got anything out?
Oh.
I do, yeah. So this August I'm trying to drop a tribute to Nip. So I'm more hyped about that. But it's it's definitely on his birthday too. So
That's what's up, man. People will appreciate that for real.
yeah, so I'm getting ready to drop that. But yeah, so I think it's like you said, even we had our early 20s, and family got expectations, let's do school, get your money up, be a man, but then by the time you get that degree, it's that flame inside of you is gone.
Definitely no friend, but you gotta have one or two homies that's gonna rock with you.
Tell Tony about Tipsy Co.
Yeah, I got 2 other boys with me, who roll with me, and one of them is in Minnesota, one of them is
oh damn.
yeah, that guy's a super producer, he's nuts.
How'd you link up with him?
A friend of a friend, met him in Vegas, and then the rest was history, and it just clicked. But that's why so he's homeschool, he don't know nothing. So when I talk to him, yo, you know this project, and he's like, what? So it's
behind.
I gotta put him on. So because he's also a great nigga, you know what I mean? So it's oh, you got an ear for it. You might like Al, you might like Dilla, you might like, and it just goes on that flavor.
Fire.
So, but yeah, no, you're right. You can't lose that flame. You can go back to school.
You gotta take that and always keep that in mind. Stay low and keep firing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because when you think about it, he wasn't being compensated with money, but he was being compensated with reputation.
Right.
Right.
See
what I'm saying?
It's 2 different things, but that one's hot too.
Yeah.
What's your life
Uncle Al.
One of the greatest producers. Just coming town. Yeah. Rap. Underground rap. Yep. The Alchemist.
Alchemist?
Alchemist, yep.
Like O-U-T?
A-L-C.
Alchemist.
Alchemist. A-L-C-H.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Thanks, fam. Thank you.
Good one. And so I had to spell it out.
That's
She
fire.
said ultimate.
Hey, that shit sounds fire.
Either way.
Bro, so oh shoot, my phone's on 3%. I gotta play this instrumental I made.
Yeah.
It's called Uncle Al. It's
made it?
yeah, it's like 70% done, but I hope this phone doesn't die. Yodi, can I airdrop this to you in case my phone dies?
No, I already got it.
Oh, you do?
Yesterday.
Okay.
The dude was fire.
Yo.
You should go record that. Ask him, can I go film this real quick? Do it.
He's gonna appreciate that.
Bryson T challenge.
Bro, I heard Slow Roll automatically. I said,
Slow Roll's the hardest track on that album.
Never got credentials for it.
They've got credentials, so it's like, oh yeah, he about it, so people can see that.
I know what you mean. There's a difference between people just like rapping it and people who actually like live the shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
So I wanted to do one where he, like every little line was like kind of stealing it,
Yeah.
making it my own.
I know what you mean. No, that's where I like the references.
Yeah.
I write rap.
I did that in the first song, or the second song. Yeah. I did that with a maKo.
And like, wait, you said you did raps too? Sorry.
No. I was gonna say I write rap sometimes, and the only way I can actually write is if I listen to music for like a good amount of time before I write.
Yeah.
And I won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm like copying them or anything.
yeah, you're just getting inspiration
It's inspiration, bro.
Yeah.
and direction.
It makes things. Yeah, it gives you a good sense of direction of where you want to take it.
Yeah. And like
That shit's huge to me, dude.
saying it's like you are what you eat, right? So if you just consume a certain amount, it's easier to like mimic or just
It's a practice.
literally. And it's a muscle at the end of the day.
True that. But sometimes I'll just have what is it called? Writer's block.
Yeah.
I can't think of shit, bro.
Yeah.
And shit has to come.
That's why I came here, bro.
Shit has to come.
Yeah.
You can't just write raps to write raps. It doesn't work like that.
But this, if you know his Crenshaw album, so I just recreated it. But the song is called Urban Legend. So that was me when I had braids.
Oh, that's kind of tough though.
So I just-
I actually thought that was him for real.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
the braids are tough though.
That's what I'm saying, but they trash. Don't grow braids
Nah.
out. It's too hard to maintain. But I got the song right here on deck. It's just a rough cut. So.
Y'all ain't ready for what y'all about to eat. Like straight up, I'm not even like a hype man, but
This
straight
one
up,
give you goosebumps? That's the shit?
bro,
Here you go.
it's actually fire.
Run it. You produced it too?
I produced it too. Yeah.
Bro, this man does everything, bro.
You can feel it.
Oh my god. Wow, bro, own that
Yeah.
shit. You made that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's some shit that I'd be scared to be on too. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. Like, nah, you really made
Nah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Own
yeah.
that shit for real.
Yeah. Like what?
You know what I'm saying?
The little
Take it to
switch
the
up?
West
The
Coast.
little switch up?
Take it to the West Coast.
I love that West Coast sound.
You know where that sign?
I love that sound.
Couple axable beats, and I was like, it's too much to add to my arsenal right now.
Because there's so much music out there that doesn't get live and like this man, that's he. I've been listening back for 4 or 5 years now, and like I said, in my interview, bro, with him on YouTube, he talked, I asked him, who's like the dream of this video, like who you want to enter that's your name? It says Alchemist, right? Yeah. Alchemist 2 years later.
This shit's sweet.
You mess with it?
It's sweet. It's nice.
Like, those are the
Spoken into
moments that I
existence.
live for, bro.
Bro,
Like,
spoken into existence.
Bro, exactly.
For that just being like the first rendition, it got some swing to it.
Was that your shit?
He made this beat. Nah.
You made the beat?
I sample Uncle Al on it. Like his vocals, like in the interview.
Like a little vocal snippet.
Yes. That loop though.
Yeah. Can you see him through there? In the blue hat? Yep. Boom.
I feel like this is Christmas.
Well, we ride around. We coming in soon.
I'm gonna leave this like outside.
No, I think you gotta take it. I think we gotta take it because understand, like, they ain't coming back out this way. They're going back in and out through there. They're going single file, like. Bro, what is up with your thing, bro? It just keep turning on.
No, it does that, but it's still recording. You just tap on the screen.
Obnoxious.
Yo, you know how much I love you?
Bro, thank you, bro. Can we just focus?
Right, exactly. I feel.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, my heart is beating so fast. The Lord knows how fast it beats.
That's crazy. Look at that. So regular. Look at him. He's so regular. Say that again.
I love Uncle Al, bro. Like, best producer, bro. Like, that's the most expensive one, bro. Look at his tag, bro. His tag is tough. Bro, do not lose that. No, I gotta get this shit sleeved up, to be honest. Wait, what else did you get? Oh, it's just one? Yeah, it's a fat one. What'd you get, bro?
Well, the instrumentals I wanted, they sold out, but I got a craft single. They got the one with Wiz Khalifa. The prices are on the cardboard as soon as you walk in.
Songs right now.
Hey, man. I drove 16 hours. 16 hours, and I have this beat that I made. I sampled him. I wanted to hear it. But I'm gonna buy 2 albums, bro. I'm gonna buy Bo Jackson, and I'm gonna buy This Thing of Ours, Volume 1.
I was told no to all of those things.
Oh my god. This is actually surreal, bro.
Thanks very much, man.
I get to see Uncle Al. You started me to drop $3,000 on studio equipment. And I'm gonna drop my first beat today. Guess what I did? I watched the interview. I forgot which one exactly because I watched so many. And I sampled, I put your vocals in it. I said, yo, I made everything from scratch.
Bust it. Go like this so it keeps playing. I'll show you a trick. Man, it's not gonna stop. And how it cut off, just leave it like that. Yo, Dave, you might want to catch this one too. Oh, yeah, no, catch this one.
You have a preference of where I do it, or I do it whatever I want.
Anyway, you want, man. Tony. I'll see you around there. Oh, yeah. What you made it on? What's your SR?
Machine.
Also, those are pretty much gone.
Really?
Yeah. I think I have
I like that hat, man. I hear the bass creeping. It's hard to hear. I need to hear that shit in like system sound.
no, here today.
You kind of going crazy, man.
My biggest inspiration, like literally.
Nice, you need to keep it up.
I discovered you through Earl, if anything, because like I got hit by a car 2 years ago, and I started listening to Earl, just trying to like find my foundation. So I want to make music. My dad's been playing the piano for over 20 years. I said, you know, I'm gonna change the game. I want to do hip hop. I don't even want to be defined in one genre. I want to do everything like you. You don't limit yourself like the food villain. I love that.
Yeah, just being creative, jumping out. Because, you know, you hear what's on the radio, so you could either try to chase the trends or just make some shit that'll last forever.
For real.
It's a longer road, but it's like, if you really want to do it, you don't want to be in and out, just do that shit. And then there's no rules, so you got to do whatever you think is right. Like, yo, put a beat like this, and we'll switch the beat to that here. You put a verse, talk, whatever it is.
It just is
it's good, just do it. And you'll find your lane. You seem like confident, but that's a good thing. But you want to learn too, so.
And what's one tip you'll give to any beat maker, just for me, like on my journey, just making beats? What type of tip would you give?
Put in like all of those hours, you know what I mean? Like, of course you gotta refine your style, but don't worry if like after you put in that 10,000 it doesn't happen, because it's gonna be something that happens that you can't predict. Like some moment or something, but then you'll be ready. So do all that work until then, and then when it happens, you'll be like, okay, I'm ready. No matter how many hours it is, you know what I'm saying? Just stay doing your shit. And of course, like, have fun, dude. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
God bless you, Al. And I would love to take a photo and just, I can have you sign this for me. I would drive 16 hours back and just post it on the wall and just say Uncle Al. I got to see Uncle Al.
That's tight, man.
I never like, if I refer you, I say Uncle Al. I don't say The Alchemist. I don't say Al, my pal. I say Uncle Al. So, I'm just overwhelmed right now with the million emotions. 16 hours, it didn't feel worth it at first, but I said, you know, it's The Alchemist.
Just drive home safe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's a long drive. You were driving with him?
I'm from the city. I'm from the city, man. I'm gonna get flicked with you. Hold up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you drive home safe, man. Especially if you like.
Oh, yes, sir. I take naps.
Photo.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Photo.
Oh, for sure. Let me put this down. I'm gonna put this on a frame. For real.
Ready? Come on, man. Let's get it. That's hard. Love it.
What you go by?
I just came up with the name MaKo the Creative.
Alright, I'm gonna stay looking for it, bro.
God bless you.
Next time I'm in like Texas or whatever. That's where you live?
Yes, sir.
Where in Texas?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, fire.
Yes,
Be
sir.
back soon.
I'll make you proud.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. And if you want social, shoot me out. Shout me out too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, bro.
God bless you.
Get home safe, man.
I'm gonna start a legacy just like you.
I just want to dap you up, man. I can't even hold it.
Hey, he got some shit. The beat was fire.
Have a good one.
Oh my God, bro, that's dope. That's crazy.
Be smooth out. Be smooth, y'all. Yes, sir.
Bro, this is crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna stop recording.
I got the confirmation I needed.
Yep.
Uncle Al is hella chill, y'all. They got photos.
I'm gonna stop it.
I'm about to get emotional. I might just cry on camera.
You could cry on camera.
And not care about what anybody says, because what I just witnessed was something that nobody. Cool, I saw Uncle Al, he signed the thing for me. Signed the records. He heard my beat, he gave me a chance to hear my beat and give me his, bro, he said you're confident.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what I needed to hear, bro. Because I've been having an issue with finding confidence in myself, and you know that.
Yeah, I do.
So if Uncle Al says you're confident.
Are you forgetting something?
No, I'm sorry, like, just my brain pauses, and then as a result, I pause.
I
like,
see.
Emotionally. Bro, Johnny's gonna be so jealous. So jealous. And, or just so that he doesn't look like desperate and jealous, he's gonna be like, oh, it's whatever. Like, if anything, Kanye West is my type of guy. Uncle Al is just whatever. Like, he's cool and all, but I really want to see Kanye. Bro, that is actually insane. I got to talk to Uncle Al and have a conversation.
Yeah, you
And
did.
he heard my beat, bro.
Yep, you sure did.
So I have to drop it in the beat tape. What I just played for him?
Clearly.
I have to. It's wrong if I don't.
Yeah.
Jody, thank you for not giving up on me, because if you got given up on me, I would have given up on it and we would have never seen this day.
No, we wouldn't.
Bro, we just witnessed history, bro.
Yes, we did.
You witnessed my history.
Yes, I did.
Bro, my body's numb. Like, I think I need to actually sit down and cool and like I'm happy you're driving, because if I was driving, I'd be shaking the whole time back home.
Telling you, man. He's such a cool dude, bro.
Like, some producers, bro, they give off that like leave me alone, like don't bother me, paparazzi, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uncle Al is just, he loves everybody, bro. Like, that's the type of like energy that I admire.
Yeah.
Like, respect.
His signature is so fire, bro. Other side.
Limited edition. This record is a limited edition. Yo.
I had no idea. Look at that. That's so fire. I'm gonna go practice my John Hancock. THE.
Bro, this is actually insane. Like, I'm actually mesmerized right now. And then Bo Jackson, bro.
Hey, nigga, on the way back though, you do need to be careful. Other side, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Yes, you're doing great, sweetie. You're doing good. Dude, his pen game, like his penmanship, it look clean, bro. His signature fire.
This is insane, bro.
Shout out Uncle Al, man.
Let's do this. I say, protect your genius, protect your life, protect your peoples, and protect your mind. Protect it from them people trying to kill that flame within your soul. So make sure that your will is safe, locked and compressed and hidden within your heart. See, I'm the type to go ahead and pick apart every single artist that I see myself in. Those the building blocks that I'm used to my development. Being melodic like Lauryn Hill and not rapping all of the time, but owning all of my raps like Nipsey all in his prime. But I'm being dope in a way that's different from other guys. Creative unlike no other, but similar as if I'm Gambino. I made the beat though, shoot another game, so I'm for my people. The chords to this song isn't even C.O. Then we end it all as I play the D note. My presence denotes an era of some new MCs. Been hearing a lot of people talking about how hip-hop seems.